heading back home. It's been a really nice trip. I'm started working again. I'm starting by doing a lot of work in this Honda Element. I'm gonna do a valve adjustment tomorrow morning, but today I'm gonna diagnose the rear 12-volt plug that is not working, and then I'm gonna do a starter replacement. I'm gonna do a window regulator for the front driver's side. I'm gonna install this classic automotive rear reinforcements arm that are really cool. I've been testing it in my own Element all the way from North Carolina back to California, and it's been doing great. I really recommend that. I'm gonna install this Overland anti-dop rear handle, and I'm just gonna start by checking and see what's going on with the 12-volt rear socket that is not working. I'm gonna start by checking the fuses, so I'm gonna use my trusted power prof. Now I'm gonna remove the starter. I already removed the intake manifold. I already cut that part, the one that holds the spare tire. Custom already built some kind of flooring for storage, and also installed the Overland anti-dop rear handle. Now I'm gonna do the next job, classic automotive bracket, and also I fix this one right there. I just moved the little bracket and zip tied it just in case. This is how it's looking. I'm in 44 lower control arms and built-in aerogenic Swift springs and a valve adjustment. And also I'm going to replace that connector for the VTEC solenoid. You can see how it starts getting damaged already, so perfect timing to replace it. Now without the valve cover, I have more space to install the connector, and I'm using the classic automotive connector. This is the last job of the day. This is a 05 or 03 Element.
03.
It's an 03 Element, all-wheel drive, manual transmission, clean Element. And I'm going to remove the passenger seat so I can work in the swivel during the week. And when I remove the seat, you can find all the dirt that is under the seat. So this is a good time to clean it up. Today I was working in this beautiful red Honda Element, and I just did a swivel seat install from Hero's hot rod, and I lifted this Element a few months ago, and the customer did a lot of progress to it. He put new tires, wheels, has a 2-inch lift kit, running boards, basket on top using the OEM roof rack, Gobi ladder. I think he ordered this tire carrier and Timu, something like that. It's like an application where you can get stuff for just a few $100s, and I like the fitment of it. It's looking really good. And let me show you the interior. It looks super clean. Let me put this seat driving mode. Look at how clean this looks. I really like his setup. Looks like he has CarPlay here that is made for the Honda Elements. It won't cover the air conditioning vents, and this is Element DIY phone mount that you can adapt multiple like fittings for like your iPad or your phone. I really like this mount right here. I'm not sure what is this, which company make those, but I'm gonna ask him and leave it in the description or in a comment. But it's looking really cool. What do you guys think about this Honda Element? Looks like you have this counterproductive MOLLE panel and HRG MOLLE panels. Another HRG MOLLE panel. I'm working in this Honda Element today, and I'm gonna do transmission mount from engine mount. I'm gonna install a running board, and also I'm doing an oil change. This is my job for today, Saturday, and later after this when I have another Element, so it's gonna be a busy day. I just installed this Hero's hot rod like shelf for the rear door, and also I'm gonna do this one right here. Like 2 years ago I installed the swivel seat from Hero's hot rod 2. Today I installed the running boards, did a bunch of maintenance. I installed these lights, these fog lights too. And last time we installed the Rob DC roof rack, and today I installed the wind protector, the deflector. A lot of work, a lot of love in this element. Going to do the catalytic converter protector. My customer just bought this element not long ago. It's a really clean one, all-wheel drive manual transmission, zero rust, which is pretty cool to work in no rust vehicles. And I'm doing front brakes, rear brakes, front rotors, overland anti-dop, rear hatch handle release, valve adjustment. I'm doing a serpentine belt, all the fluids, the differential fluid, and I'm doing power steering, and I'm doing brake fluids and the filters too. So it's pretty good to keep these elements alive. Also, my customer just got new tires like 2-3 days ago, so it's looking really clean. Taking it for a test drive after a lot of work done to this element.
I can already feel the difference.
Valve adjustment was done, oil change, and a bunch of other maintenance. Okay, I'm checking this element that has a link mode, and it got the code 2646. Also, it got another code, a 2646, the P1009, and an idle air control system RPM higher than expected. So I'm gonna check the engine oil level first. That's the first thing to check always when you have a link mode with a VTEC code. So let me check that really quick. Okay, so I just cleaned the dipstick, make sure to park in a flat surface, and let's see how much of oil this has. Yeah, this one is empty in oil. No more link mode. I appreciate that. Okay, so my customer is gonna move the door up and down. Okay, go ahead, please. Thank you.
We're gonna get the cabinets. Hopefully it fits in the element.
I think it should. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if the pallet is gonna fit in a Steven element. Let's see if the fit element shipping box with all the fit element goodies is gonna fit the element. I think so. I think Nick thought about all this, so I think it should fit.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you, Nick.
And you got the whole shebang too, because you got a center console.
Double swivels and the passenger side, the driver's side door.
The mid door.
They haven't seen that, huh?
No, that one is over here. I'm working in this Honda Element today, which is looking really cool, and I'm doing a bunch of work. This is how it's looking right now. I'm gonna replace the condenser. There was nothing wrong with it. It's just mostly for like the looks. This is really dirty, so we're putting a new one, and I'm doing the radiator. All right. Okay, you can kind of see a little bit of oil there on the silicone gasket on the oil pan. See if I can zoom it. There it is. So this is the famous OEM backrest for the Honda Elements. Very hard to find piece, and if you get one, baby this thing, because it's really hard to come one of these. So you got the Japanese version, right, Hui?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the Japanese version, so it comes with the Japanese tag, and then the OEM USDM just come in English. Other than that, looks the same for me. I don't see any other difference. I mean, this piece and this piece are exactly the same. Yeah, everything else looks the same other than the tag and the color. But I think this one comes in 2 or 3 different colors. I might be wrong, but it might come in different colors.